You can steal a kiss from me if you promise to give it back. You can steal a kiss from me, but don't take my wine or my lipstick or my Dollar Tree bag.
All right, I'm going to clear out some of these books. I was just putting books away and was like, it's getting tight in here. So we are going to do a little cleanse. I'm going to have trouble getting rid of cookbooks, so we'll see how that goes. But I have these John Maxwell books that I got that just eyeing them. I don't know. I feel bad. I got it. I really thought, I don't know. I thought I'd read it. My neighbor suggested it. I read a little bit. And then I didn't read them. And it has a little devotional with it, which I totally forgot about. So maybe the devotional is something I could keep. I'm going to put that upstairs though with all my devotionals. So we're going to get rid of this beautiful book, but it's just sitting here taking up space. So we're going to do that. Let's see if there's any. Obviously I have to keep Snoop Dogg's cookbook. If you don't know, my man is Snoop Dogg. These Pioneer Woman books to keep together. Yeah, all of these I think I'm going to keep. I've got Instant Pot books. We have some dessert books. Look at that, Intoxicated Cupcakes. Which I don't drink alcohol. Maybe I'll get rid of these. I was thinking I could still use it without the alcohol and stuff, but I don't bake a whole lot. Let's be honest. So that can go. That can go. I love this book, by the way, you guys. Best 100 Smoothies for Kids. So good. I'm going to keep that. I have a Blend Jet one. Galveston Diet, keeping that one. Instant Pot. Reba McEntire. She has actually some recipes in there. Countdown to Christmas. Going to keep that. Clean My Space. Now we're getting into normal books. This is a YouTuber I follow, Melissa Maker. There she is. And this is her book on cleaning. Do I need you? I mean, I've definitely looked through this and used some tips and stuff, but I have cleaners that come to my home, which is glorious and a luxury, I know. But so I don't do like deep cleaning anymore. I'm going to get rid of it. Clear up the space. It's a really good book, though. I recommend it. If you were right here, I would just give it to you. The Spark, oh, remember these? Marie Kondo, Spark Joy. I mean, I've read these. I sparked my joy. I think I can get rid of them. The Power of Now, really good book I'm keeping. The Power of Awareness I'm keeping. By Neville Goddard. This is actually a really good book if you're into that sort of thing. The Secret and the Power, they're just classics that I love. All right, the Things That Matter. I don't even remember where this came from. I'm not even going to look at it because sometimes I'll do that. I'm like, oh, I'll keep it. I'll read it. And then I don't. So I'm just going to, no. Vanna Speaks, about Vanna White. I'm keeping it. I love Vanna White. I'm keeping it. Then we have, let's see if I can scooch over here. There we go. Some art books, the birthday book, Dolly Parton book, art books, Mafia book, art. Okay, so I'm keeping all of those. Now we will go down here. Okay, all these I'm keeping. I love Sark. It's one of my favorite authors. I got these like probably in my 20s. Love those books though. They're awesome. Write It Down, Make It Happen. I'm going to get rid of this. I've read that. I thought it's a good one to keep, but I never really reference it. Trade Your Cares for Calm. Going to get rid of that one. Some of these I have read. Gabby Bernstein. I read this. Will I read it again? Probably not. I love her though. Believe It. I read this and I think I can get rid of that. The Lazy Genius. I forget if I actually read this whole thing. I feel like this was like kind of fun though. I'm going to keep that. For the Love, Jen Hatmaker. I love her. I'm keeping all of her books. I just love her and they're fun reads. Declutter Like a Mother. This now is one of my friends. I just adore Allie. I've been on her podcast. She is really cool. I'm definitely going to keep this because I'm proud of that. Look at that. She started out a blogger and then just like blew up. She's doing amazing things. So you should go follow her too. Ali Casaza, if you don't know her. Jen Sincero, Badass Habits. I'm going to get rid of that one. She wrote like How to Be a Badass, which is a cute book. I don't know if I still have mine. These were the 2 books I was putting away. If the Sun Never Sets and She's Up to No Good. So I can put these here. Carry On Warrior. This was like a really powerful book I am going to keep. I'm going to keep that one by Glennon Doyle. The Best Yes is one of the most influential books of my life. I'm going to keep that one. The Feel Good Effect. I read this once, but I think I can get rid of that one. It's such a pretty book too. I hate getting rid of pretty things, but Take Back Your Time with Christy Jade. I have not read that because I can't take back my time. I clearly need to read it. The Guilt-Free Guide to Life Balance. I'm going to keep that one for fun. Oh, The Oxygen Advantage. This was interesting. I haven't finished it. I am going to keep this. This is one I would pick up, and it's about getting enough oxygen and how that affects your life. I don't know. I'm going to keep it. Eliminating asthma symptoms. I'm going to keep this out actually because Cora has asthma, and I didn't realize that was in there. The Tao of Pooh. Oh my gosh. The Tao of Pooh, I guess is how you pronounce it, right? But I've had this, I think since I was a teenager. So keeping that. The 4 Agreements. This is a great set of books. Catching Ricebirds. This is actually my friend from high school, his book. Really cool. Very powerful story he has. Coming to this country, overcoming so much. So shout out to Marcus. But yeah, I met him in high school. He's an amazing guy. Women Who Run with the Wolves. Obviously, that's a classic. Keeping Maya Angelou. I know why the Cage Bird sings. Yes, keeping that. I'm going to finally get rid of this Invitation to Solitude and Silence. I read that a couple times, but I feel like I don't need it. 5 People You Meet in Heaven. Good one to keep. The 12 Days of Christmas. I read that. All right. I'm pretty sure I read that. All these Christmas books kind of blur together. I'm like very into, Hallmark Christmas books, and they are pretty much Hallmark Christmas books, but I might keep that to make sure. White Christmas I haven't read. Nicholas Sparks books. Oh, the Nicholas Sparks. We have At First Sight, A Bend in the Road, and True Believer. So those are some nice little romance. Reba. I'm obsessed with Reba. Wait, when does it start? The Voice doesn't have Reba and Snoop Dogg. Those are my 2 homies. So my favorite people in the world as far as stars goes, Reba, Snoop, and Jewel. And so anything related to them I'm keeping. I did read this whole shabama, and I just adore her. Lauren Graham, I'm going to get rid of this now. I did read this. It was cute, but no need to have it to reread it. Same thing with the Anna Kendrick book. My husband knows I love like biographies. There's More to Life Than Teresa Caputo. He got me that too. Oh my God, I did read that. I probably won't read it again, but I love her. Oh God, I love her. I guess I'll get rid of that one. See, told you, Jewel. Love this book. Never Broken. Songs are only half the story. So it's this whole story about her life, her experience. It's great. Keeping that. And then I also do love Mariah Carey. I don't know if she's like my top favorite. I have met her and I touched her. Oh, I met Jewel twice. I met her family once, like her whole family, her dad, brother, her son. Mariah Carey, I went to the story time with Christy as we talk about these books. What was it called? Save the Music back in 2004. It was kind of a cool story. So I worked with MTV. I worked in television production, if you guys don't know that. I worked with Discovery. I worked with MTV. And for the MTV thing, I was an executive assistant. This is in my early 20s. And I worked on P. Diddy's show. What was it called? Making of the Band. And I don't know why. Because I worked on that show, I got an invitation for 4 free tickets to come to New York to see the Save the Music, like the making of the Save the Music, to be part of the recording, like part of the audience in the recording that was like aired. And John Legend was there, Mariah Carey was there, like a bunch of stars, and it was a whole cool thing. People like were lined up for like overnight, spent the night outside to like get in because it was general admission. So we were like, we're not spending the night. So we came, I don't know, an hour or two before maybe. And we were basically in the nosebleeds because we didn't spend the night, right? And this was just crazy. The security guard comes up to me. It was 4 of us. He comes up to me and my friend Tara, and he's like, you two come with me. I'm like, what'd I do? I don't even remember doing anything bad. Must have been blacked out. Just kidding. I'm like, what is happening? And he was like, you guys, I'm going to bring you to the front to be in the music video. Like, they wanted us in the front. And I was like, what do you mean? Why? And he was like, I don't think he gave a real answer, but was like, it's like, said something about we need certain types of people or something. So, and I don't know. It was a whole thing because then we felt that the other 2 friends didn't get picked, so we were separated, and it was like kind of sucky, but obviously it was really cool to be taken all the way up front. I forget what row we were in, 3rd or something. So they moved us up there. You can actually see me in a couple shots in the video, singing along, of course, to Mariah. But we were near the like aisle where she walked down. She like the beginning of the recording, she was walking down the aisle to go to stage. So while she was walking down, we were supposed to like, you know, obviously be like excited about her, and we were on the edge so we could like grab her. So I touched Mariah Carey like twice because we had to re-record it because there was a gentleman who was so excited that he, I think, grabbed her too hard or something, and I don't know if they kicked him out. There was some drama, but he did something that was too much, and so they moved him or kicked him out, or I don't know, and then we had to re-record it. So that's my Mariah Carey story. It's my claim to fame. Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. I did read this for sure. Would I read this one again? I don't know. Maybe I would. I'm going to keep that one. And then, Britney Spears. I was wondering what this is. I did read this. I feel like, Britney. Do I need to read you again? No. Bye, Brit. I've had this for so long, it's like I just don't want to let it go. And it makes me so happy when I look at the front because it's so organized. I'm going to keep this. It just brings me joy. And you know that Spark Joy book tells you to keep things that bring you joy. It really does. And it has a lot of good tips about organizing and stuff. I think it's fun. I have to keep this. Look at this Kate Spade. This is a fake wine dropping stain all in good taste. Really nice book. There's a lot of, it's a good coffee table book, but it's really cool. I'm going to keep that one, and it's pretty on the shelf. Wow, I'm doing better than I've done in a long time. This is a big pile growing. All right, so hi, I'm over here, and I'm like, let's see, can we? All right, so now we can do this. Yay! All right, these are Cora's bookmarks, her bookmark collection. If you don't know, my daughter is an obsessive reader. She's got more books than I do, for sure. They are not all here. This is one of her books, but I'm going to see if she wants this in her room, actually. She doesn't really grab stuff from here. How to Draw Cute Stuff. I'm going to see where she wants that. Oh, that's my devotional book. Get Rich Lucky Bitch. I actually like this, and I haven't finished it. I read half of it, so I'll keep that. Vibrate Higher Daily. I don't need that. Oops, this is keeping. I already vibrate pretty high. That's fun though. It's cute. But I don't need, I'm over the like self-help. I've helped myself a lot. Grace Not Perfection. I like this book and it's so pretty. I'm gonna keep this. I'm keeping you. Big Magic. Oh, this is a good one. I'm gonna keep Creative Living Beyond Fear. I read half of it, obviously. What is this? What is this? Oh, this is Generator HD. I studied human design. That's interesting. I don't know. There's a... Okay, I'm just going to keep that in there. Rachel Hollis. This was like how I met. I feel like keeping this because of nostalgia. Oh my God, I have highlights. I have highlighted words and everything. This is how I met one of my best friends in the world. We actually met on a Facebook page for Rachel Hollis and found out, like, it was online, right? And so I think someone was like, where are you from? And everyone was writing the state you're from. And I saw that this girl, I say girl for friends, like I'm still 15. This woman was also lived near me, and she was like in the next city over. So we started chatting, and she was like, do you want to come? I have like an arts and crafts group, whatever. So I went there. It was like at a church. Went there, did art. She was really sweet and fun. And then we set up with her other friend. We set up a wine and painting night we did at, those studios that do that. And then we started a book club on this book. And we did read the book, but more importantly, we connected and we started doing yoga together and just having such an amazing time. So that, I met that woman and the other one moved away and we don't talk as frequently. Still friends, but just don't keep in touch. Me and my friend Aubrey talk, I don't know, probably 3 times a week, like on text, or once a week a call maybe. She, though, lived here, but she moved. So after 6 months, she's moved around a lot. But we were friends in person for 6 months and really developed a deep friendship. And then she got this light in her to move to Florida. And I said, now's the time when you're single and you don't have these attachments that, or dependency on other people and what they want to do. Because she was like hesitant, and she was like, I'm going to do it. So she moved down to Florida. So she is still down there, and we talk all the time. She's amazing. But this book is what it just reminds me of that time period. Rachel Hollis, that's another story. We won't go there. Oh, someone told me, Amanda Francis, Rich as F. It's kind of like manifesting, blah, blah, blah. I feel like I'm not very materialistic. Obviously I like material things, but I'm not into all that stuff. But, people recommend books, and I don't know. I just can't get into that stuff. I just can't. The other one, the rich one, whatever, Lucky Bee, was like funny. I like funny stuff. Think and Grow Rich. These are all, I guess, the rich. This is a classic. I feel bad. Everyone says you're supposed to read. This is like, you have to read this. Maybe I will give it another go at some point. I guess I'll keep it. But anyone read this? What are your thoughts on it? It's another one of those things. It's like, that's not the point of my life to be rich, Super Attractor. This is actually a really good book. That's the thing. The manifesting, whatever, I view it more as a God thing. So I like to think it as, God wants us to thrive and succeed and have good, like attract good, super attractor kind of thing, but not for like our benefit of like, oh, we're rich, right? Like, yes, it's good if you have more resources so you can like help other people and be a part of the bigger picture. But when it's so money focused, I don't like this. So Super Attractor, I like because it's manifesting a life beyond your dreams. But I can always turn to God for that. But I like Gabby Bernstein. Oh, Betsy Johnson. That is another one. She's my favorite designer. I do love Betsy Johnson. This is the book about her life. I'm definitely going to keep this. I really enjoyed this. I think I read this one twice too. There's that Holy Bible. This is my first Bible that I had. And it was I think it said the year at some. I wrote Amen, Brother on the back because that was cool. New American Bible. Look at I think it was 5th grade. 4th grade is when I went to private school. So I probably got this then. There it is. My lovely bubble cursive. We're going to keep that. Then I have the Women's Bible. And that has my name on it. And it's leather. It's pretty. A Course in Miracles. This was also a big recommendation. And it's a classic. And I'm getting rid of it. It's too... My ADD can't handle that. Are you kidding me? What was I thinking? Oh, here's Cora's Minecraft. She's gonna love that. The Book of Optical Illusions. My husband won't let me get rid of this, even though he never looks at it. Do you have a partner or someone in your life that's like, no, don't get rid of that? And literally it lives in a corner and they never look at it. But I will respect his wishes. Oh, there's the, oh, I'm here putting all of these. Oh my goodness. You guys are probably like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because these are the keys. Okay. I am going to have to organize these too. All right, keeping all these, right? No, I don't need that one. The vibrate higher. Keeping those, yes. All right, body keeps the score. This, I knew I had this. I was looking for this. I couldn't find it the other day. I kind of just glanced. This is, I'm going to read that. I ordered it and didn't read it because I was like, I know I want to read that. So many people recommend it. For the work I do, it's supposed to be really good. Oh, here for it. This is really cute. I did read this, How to Guide for Deepening Your Friendships and Doing Life Together. I love them. I'm going to keep that book. It's cute. It's always good to refresh. I don't really need tips on friending, but a warning, Anonymous, a senior Trump administration. I don't want to talk politics here, but I will say I'm not particularly a Trump fan. I don't want to get political, whatever. My husband reads political things on all sides all the time. He's just very political and likes to read those sides of things. So obviously I'm going to keep that. These are now my husband's stuff, not all of it, but I think, well, maybe it is. Jimi Hendrix, guitar stuff. So I don't touch his books. That is his business. So I will keep that over there. I will say I have my recipe blocks over here. And so yeah, I guess it's so annoying because, I guess we have the space, so it doesn't matter. And look how much we're getting rid of. All those books. Getting rid of all these. I'm proud of me. I did not plan on getting rid of that many. That feels good. That feels good. I'm definitely going to go through and organize this. Make it prettier. I can probably move some of those books on the top shelf down now. And yes. Oh, it feels so good to declutter. Good job. Good job, Sea Dog. That's here. Yeah, can we get a clap? I hope you were decluttering along with me. It feels good to let go of the things. I kind of think like I can always rebuy it if I really want one at some point, but I know I never will, so it's kind of like, but it helps me. Sometimes I get so black and white or fear of like, oh God, what if I want to read this book? But it's like, girl, it's at the store if you really need it. And you're not going to do that. You're not going to want to read Spark Joy again. It's true. Okay? So there it is. Give yourself a clap if you did some decluttering. Give me a clap. And now I'm going to go do laundry, clean, and then what time is it? I don't even know. I think I have an hour or so until my next client, and then I'll pick up my daughter, and then she's going to try out a hip hop class tonight. If she does not like the hip hop class, for some reason, she's been doing dance since she's 18 months, but she's getting more into acting and singing. She is the lead singer in a band at 10, and they won nationals. I'm sorry, I have to just say that. It's just so cute. They won this national, I don't know, what's it called? A national award for elementary school. So yeah, she's very into that, and she said she wanted to take a break from the dancing. She did musical theater dance last year, and I was like, well, if you could try one, just do one, because I want her doing something physical once a week at least, besides like the singing. Like, that's great. I love that. But I feel like we need a little more exercise. So she said out of all the dances, she would want to do hip hop again, try that. But I said, if she does not like the class, or just, I don't want to be spending $100-something a month on something she's not loving. So then I said, then I will be your teacher once a week, because I took dance and I can teach dance. I said, we can do different types of dance, or maybe we can do yoga one week, but we're going to do something physical, mostly dance, because that plays into acting and all of that too, performing. And she said, cool. She said, can we do some TikTok dances? So we'll see what happens there. So we're going to test out the hip hop class today. I don't know why when you have nails you do this. Look, they have chrome. Isn't that pretty? Woo! And that is my day. So hope you enjoy these videos. Thumbs up if you are liking the declutters. I'm trying to do them. It's just I have a lot going on still, so I'm trying to squeeze them in. But I hope you're enjoying them, and it feels so good to get rid of stuff. I mean, that's a big chunk, right? Feels lighter already. All right, put your smooches and your deuces up, and I'll see you in the next one. And write in the comments what you want me to declutter next.